What's up, doll lovers and doll collectors? We're gonna get the first look of the holiday Barbies as well as the holiday Ken dolls. As you can see, we have the Millie as the blonde, Brooklyn as the black Barbie, the redhead as the diva, the Hispanic is the Pizzetti, my favorite face sculpt, the Asian with the tire, as well with the holiday Ken dolls with the branding as the Asian Ken doll. The Julio, Angel Kent did design Julio, just the hair and face. I feel like all the hairstyles look the same, especially except the black one. I feel like it was definitely I think whoever designed the black one, I feel like it was definitely not even he was just last thought of. Why he can't use the John face sculpt? I feel like they use the exact same screening and the hairstyle. They could at least pick a different face sculpt or give each one of these Ken dolls a different hairstyle like they did with the holiday Barbies. But I'm gonna talk about that on the next clip. But I'm definitely gonna get the Hispanic Barbie and the Brooklyn Barbie. Her screening is a little bit different compared to the 2022. As I can see, it's a little different, even though they do kind of look similar, but a little slightly different. And the next clip is the holiday Ken dolls. I'm very disappointed with the black one. I feel like he was definitely last thought of when it comes to designing him. I feel like they definitely did him dirty, especially giving him a fashionista body with a Model Moose body. I feel like they needed to do better. It was definitely rushed, and I wish they gave him different hairstyles. Especially, this is the first holiday Ken doll. I give this about at least 2 or 3 years, but hey, they got some collectors are excited about to get the holiday Ken dolls. How do I feel about the designs? I feel like it's really outdated. It's very plain, but it's a good thing they don't give them socks. I know some collectors, especially the older collectors, were complaining about it not giving them socks, but this is kind of like the modern prom look. I don't get holiday vibes. I kind of give it prom. But even though for prom, a lot of youngsters, I'm gonna say, they suits be on point. It don't be that one, definitely not that one. They definitely have some more improvised with more pattern, a little bit more styles, a little bit more kick. And I feel like this is like the 50s shoopa bop 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 bop, like the Temptations and some type of shit. I'm definitely gonna get the Hispanic Ken doll. I don't know about the Asian, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna sell out very crazy, especially with the Julio. I don't know. I have to see more real life images of the black Ken doll before I make my final decision. But I definitely get the Julio for sure, and I might get the Asian one when he's on sale. Hopefully they have any left over. I'm still kind of a little fancy. I'm kind of a little disappointed. They could have done a little bit better. They could have given the same pattern of the suits, especially with the dress of holiday Barbies. I do like the idea of the holiday Barbie is next paired with their holiday Ken. I feel like I did have a lot of expectations, especially this is going to be the first holiday Barbie, holiday Ken. The first holiday Barbie came out in 1988. It was just only blondes. They didn't start making the black versions till 1990. The Teresa had on and off, especially with the late 90s, the 1999 and the 2000, and until we got our first official holiday Barbie in 2016 and the first official holiday Asian Barbie in 2022. But 3 years later, we finally got the holiday Ken dolls, which collectors been asking for a long time. I'm definitely gonna get the Julio for sure. I'm definitely gonna get the Brooklyn. I'm definitely gonna get the Latina Pizzetti. I can't see her racially ambiguous. They could have gave her a different hair color, like brunette. The way how her picture is, but the red hair, it's good. But I do love the scope. I'm gonna restyle her. I'm gonna redress her for especially the Latino one, just like I got for the Teresa one. I love that Teresa. They definitely did a good job. Carla Nuetta is good at picking hairs and face design. I definitely like the dress a lot better, especially compared to this year. I feel like I like the patterns. I feel like the bodice Uh, it can be underwhelming, like I said, especially with the Holly Ken dolls. I feel like their suits is just whack. It's just plain. I wish it was a little bit more bright, more, standing out, a little bit more stylish. I feel like it's just, they definitely plain Janes. But for $30 price point, it's alright. I feel like these Holly Ken dolls should be no more than $25, just to be fair. If they was gonna be $30, I expect a little bit more. Look at Bratz Fashion Pixies. They definitely got a lot of details, a lot of quality, especially for the $30 price point. And mind you, these are plain lines and these are collectors. So the designer of this year is Carla Nueda, and for the holiday Barbies, and I think her name is Sumi. Sumi designed the holiday Kens. I feel like if he designed the holiday Kens, he would actually add a little twist and come up with better face sculpts, in just my opinion. I feel like their face screening is kind of a little plain, especially with the Holiday Barbie. I do love the Holiday Barbies last year. Their screening was on point. I love they choose a different lip color of red. He chose the eyeshadows. I like it. I wish he kind of make their makeup palette, their eyeshadow a little bit darker. This sheer redhead. She featured the Diva Scope known as Midge from Barbie Happy Family. The dress is not too bad. The more I look at it, first impression, I was not too impressed. It does kind of look heavy, but I'm only gonna get the Brooklyn, which she's my least favorite face sculpt. I'm definitely gonna get the Prezzetti, the Hispanic, the racial ambiguous one. And you see more little close up of the holiday Ken dolls. And Angel Ken actually designed the face and hair. I mean, they technically got the same hairstyle, but he the one came up with that head sculpt, Angel Ken, and this is the prototype. I wish they made that face more like a prototype. Compared to the other promo picture, he do look like a little boy. And you can see his face screen is a lot different on the back of the box. On the promos picture, you can see the holiday black Ken doll. He was originally supposed to be in that dark tone complexion. Just Mattel trying to be cheap as hell, save money. Did you say, oh, we're just gonna use the same skin tone, the same face screening from the fashions we made in the past? Tight ass motherfuckers. Y'all know that y'all could have made his skin complexion different. I'll be somewhat satisfied, even though they use the same face sculpt. At least do something different with it. Why not all they have to have the same hairstyle? The Holiday Barbies got different sculpts and different hairstyles. Why for the Ken? Especially, he is considered the first holiday Ken doll. Do I think the line of holiday Ken's gonna last long? Only future would tell, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a next year, because I got a lot of people are buying them holiday Kens today when I see on my store, especially the ones I follow, the ones who follow me. Speculation says Brooklyn might be the black face of Holiday Barbie, which I hope not, because if it was another Brooklyn next year, I'm just gonna stop buying them. I'm just gonna stop collecting Holiday Barbies and just focus on the Holiday Kens, especially the black ones and some Latino ones. I like to see a different face of Holiday Barbie each year, especially the black one. The Millie, I don't really too much care. The blonde one used to have different face sculpts, but the Millie one is just so plain. It's just switch up the sculpts like I did with the other Magnificency. So how you feel about the Holiday Barbies and Holiday Kens? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button.